What's going on, y'all? Corpus Christi Originals, back coming to you live from the Produce Stream Lab Studios, Produce Sound Studios, downtown Corpus Christi, Texas. Y'all know what it is. We got DJ Lil King in the house, along with Droopy Martinez. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's
bro?
good?
What's going on?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Yeah, appreciate you guys being in the chat, Victoria, Frank, and the Block Bleeders. Yeah. So what's going on, y'all? Y'all doing all right?
Hell yeah.
You sharing the stuff on
Yeah, I'm trying to
you
share
trying to
it real
share?
quick.
All right.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
good, everybody out there? What's good?
So we were debating whether to do Facebook monetization or YouTube monetization. What do you guys think?
Both.
Both.
Shit, we trying to get that TikTok monetization.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that
Shit.
TikTok up right now.
And the Twitch, everything.
You
Shit.
trying to do them all? Dang.
All streams of streaming income. Shit.
You think?
Hey, TikTok pays more though. That's why.
Think so?
Yeah, from what I see.
Oh man, I guess because I don't really have experience with it, and I really don't know how it would go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I figure if you put it all in one instead of just doing like a bunch of, I don't know. That's just my thought.
Well, the
process.
thing is, you can't put it all in one. That's what sucks. Unless they come out with some program where you can put it all in one. But you
What do you mean
literally,
put-
like, I'm talking, like all the, like, where there's a program where you could just, how can I say, monitor everything all in one program, like your Facebook monetization, your YouTube monetization, your Twitch monetization,
Yeah.
and your whatever else you're trying to monetize on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. If they put it all in one place, that would be dope as hell.
Well, see, I don't like that Facebook. Like they want you to get ads. Like it seems like they.
That's how they make their money, and that's how you make your money.
Well, yeah, right. And
But that's the same thing with YouTube, though.
well, I don't think that you have to pay for it. Well, yeah, I mean, you kind of, I think, yeah. I mean, it could go both ways too because, like, Facebook doesn't want you to. They want you to stay on their platform.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
put a YouTube video on there,
Mhm.
they're not gonna,
Yeah, really promote
Promote
it like
it.
the way it used to be back in 2006, 2007.
exactly.
Type shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know. That's why I decided to go over to YouTube just to help with the monetization to see, because like I said, I had a personal channel to where I've grown like 7,000 followers just on my programming videos,
Yeah.
and then it got monetized, and I was getting like a check every month, $300 or something like. Not it's not much, but just that much.
Hell
you know?
yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, it helps out a little bit, and then I was like, let me just do that with my my podcast, do it that way because I've already experienced it in that sense, and I did start the podcast on Facebook,
Yeah.
and I did get some monetization. I got like $2 or something just recently. I looked at it on my email or something like that.
So
And
you are monetized on your Facebook
yes,
already.
yeah. I just decided to go to YouTube just because I've had experience with it, and I figure that I can grow a following quicker that way. And the way that I'm doing it is I'm putting a link to every video. Like if I make a reel,
Yeah,
I put
I
the
saw
link.
that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like Instagram stories. Most people look at Instagram stories. You can put a link on there.
Yeah.
So put the link on there. It'll send them to over there or whatever. So that and since I've done that, the subscribers will go up. And I don't know. And since I do that, they know where I'm at now. Okay, he's not on Facebook. He's not here. He's
This is where he's
strictly
at
on
over here.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And and then the audio version, if they want to, I haven't figured out how to monetize on there. So I think sponsors is how I'm doing it for the audio version.
And that's
We'll see
on
what happens.
off of what are you using for that? The
But-
Anchor.
I'm using Castos.
Already.
That's my hosting platform for the podcast. And then it shoots it to Spotify, Apple, Amazon.
Already.
all-
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what
hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
All those places.
Yeah,
Kai
yeah.
Serving, what's up, man?
Yeah, what up, my dog Kai Serving, Riding High podcast member. What up, freak man? I see you out there.
Yeah, man. So your girl, did you get it through Johnny Dang or what?
My bottom one I did. My top one I got from Trace Boogie. Shout out to Trey, Florida. It's Trace Boogie, Boogeyman Grills over there at iJazz. So yeah, he did my top one for me back in like 2021 during like the COVID shit.
They give you like an impression, you put it on
Yeah,
there? or-
hell yeah, like a mold. He did like a whole mold and impression of like my teeth, and then I had to wait for like a couple of weeks, and then it came back.
My brother got one. My older brother got one. He's like, "How you like my grill?" It's a platinum, looks silver, but it's gold or whatever.
White gold.
Yeah, white
Yeah,
gold.
yeah.
He said he got it from Dang. Like he
Yeah.
sent the kit or whatever, put it on
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like, well, you could actually do
Oh yeah,
something
the
like that.
mold. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Put
because
it on
everybody's like, is it permanent? Is it permanent? Like, my regular teeth are too pretty to do a permanent.
Oh, dude,
Shit.
for real. I was thinking that. I was like, man, it looks sweet, but I don't want to mess up my. But I didn't know you could do it like that.
Hell yeah. It just goes over your regular teeth. Shit. I wasn't gonna shave my teeth down or nothing like that. Hell no.
Right on, man. So how's the podcast going for you guys?
Man, real good. Really starting to jump, man. All that negative energy kind of turned into a positive outcome for us on some real shit.
Yeah.
Negative energy? Oh, okay. What do you think?
Nah, it did, man. It really did. I mean, the numbers went up, though.
Yeah,
good.
like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. It
The
sucks to
numbers went up
say it,
like
like, but people love fucking controversy
Oh,
and
dude,
shit.
for real.
Like, that shit, like, it, man, at that point we were averaging damn near like 100, 200 followers a day for like a week just off of
Just off of that one video,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Wow,
That
bro.
bullshit that went down. Hell yeah.
Man,
But the
for
thing
real.
is like it brought everybody to the content. Now everybody sees the content. They're like, oh, these motherfuckers are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Dude, smart, dude. Hell
So,
yeah.
like, yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, mine. Be sure to check King's mic. He's kind of sitting away from it. Just keep. Can you monitor that? All right. Yeah, that's awesome, man. And I was thinking, I just posted a reel of Michael White, and there's a word that I put on there that said he said empath, but I put impact on there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I was listening somewhere to like if you put like a misspelled word like in a reel or something, that people would actually, oh, this guy spelled it wrong, and it generates engagement on just
Yeah,
for, like
be
misspelling
messing
a
up, yeah.
word. You know what I mean? It's crazy how you can get engagement. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, those are different tricks for the algorithm. Man.
Yeah, that's all about the
Yeah.
algorithm shit. That's what you got to figure out. Once you get the algorithm figured out, you got the game sold up shit.
So are you looking for like more controversies at the moment? Or
Man, honestly, bro, I don't like controversy. Like, I don't really like doing that drama shit. I like to avoid shit. Like, I have mutual relationships with like everybody in the city, from like artists to video people to producers, and it's a lot of people that I know that don't like each other, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Shit, we ain't in high school. I ain't no little ass. Hey, if you don't talk to them, if you talk to them, don't talk to them.
Yeah.
They call me the mayor for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like I don't get into that shit. Like, I just keep mutual relationships with everybody type shit.
Where did that come from to begin with?
Man, my homeboy Marcus Lavelle gave me that name, and I want to say because man, I can't remember what year it was, but I was just putting in so much work for like the local Corpus scene, like doing a whole bunch of events, doing like a bunch of Corpus projects, just like promoting the Corpus shit real good. And one day he just started calling me the mayor and shit. A couple other people started calling me that shit, and that shit just stuck. I just started running with this shit.
Hell
yeah.
So how do you just forget about it, bro? Because I'm thinking that too. Like I'm trying not to be biased. Also, you know, having different people, you know what I mean, and on the podcast, and it's like eventually they'll put you on a side, and you're not even on. You didn't even pick a side. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Do you feel that like whenever you're doing your thing?
Man, I feel like if people are on shit like that, then they just ain't for me. Like if that's what you want to be on, then like we got our own wave going on. Like either be down with us or don't. If you ain't down with us, hey, no hard feelings, you know what I'm saying? But if you were down with us or fuck with us, came on our show, that would be cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't down with us, shit, no hard feelings, shit, much success, you know what I'm saying? We probably could do something that could mutually benefit both of us if it came down to it. But if a motherfucker want to act funny about them being on the show or some shit, then shit, fuck it. Like that's just what it is. Shit.
Wow, man.
How many more outlets is that's really gonna give people like opportunities besides you, us, and shit? Who else is really doing hip hop based? And you ain't even a hip hop based podcast. You know what I'm saying? You just
you covering the whole shit.
You cover the whole thing. You just have hip hop artists and different artists on your shit. But we really like the only hip hop based podcast here. So if you shooting us down, you shooting yourself down. Shit.
For real, man. Yeah, for real. Do you ever feel like you get tired, or because you got to be consistent, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like burnt out, like damn, I don't want to do it this week, or like how do you find yourself
every day, bro?
So how do you get how do you get past that? Because I was feeling like that this week. I was like, damn, I'm freaking tired, bro. Work and everything, and I was like, but I gotta be consistent.
Hey,
you know,
it's got to be a part of it's got to be a part of your routine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, it has to be there though. You have to have the discipline in it just to keep pushing through it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact of what the hell's going on in your life, you know what I'm saying? Because all of us got lives, you know. You guys got kids, I got kids, you got kids, you know what I'm saying? We got work, got jobs, everything out there. Hey, bro, I wanted to lay inside my bed right now and chill. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, on the real, man, I feel like it's easy for me to balance it because I got the studio right next to my house type shit. But the thing is, like, if I'm sitting there doing interviews Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like that wears me out. But me just, if I have to jump in on the news on Monday, I'll jump in. But if they come in and cover the news, so at this point, it's just basically running production. Whenever Freak ain't available to run the production, I'm back there running the production and shit. To me, that's just fun. Like, it ain't like, fuck, I gotta go run production for the sports today. I gotta run production for Off the Cushion. Like, that's just, to me, the production part is fun shit.
Yeah,
it's fun as hell to do the production. Like, he's sitting back there having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Maya back there.
Already.
Hell yeah. Do you have the Roadcaster or?
Yeah, the Roadcaster Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the interface that we use. Hell
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking of getting one for like calls. Have you considered doing that?
We've tried it. We haven't done it yet, but we have tried it whenever we first.
How's it work? Like, do you think it might work?
You Bluetooth your phone.
Yeah.
Actually, you Bluetooth. We just did it the other day, but we did it with we did it doing a song.
Oh, okay.
So I Bluetooth my phone to the road, and you hear all the audio out of the headphones. So whenever I like, we had the dude rap over his song, and what I did, I just played his song on. I downloaded his song, and whenever I downloaded his song, I just played the audio, and he rapped over it. So, which that was Bluetooth from my phone to the interface, and he was able to hear it in the headphones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing calls that way, but like how if there was somebody on hold, how you would maybe put them on hold or whatever. But that's definitely an idea for sure, man.
I mean, I think it's a Bluetooth. I'm pretty sure you can just press hold and, you know what I'm saying, on your phone and shit like that. So.
Oh, right on.
And then on the interface, it has the Bluetooth thing has its own volume, and you could turn it on, turn it off, all that. It's badass.
Nice. Jayhawk G7. What's up, DJ Lil King?
What up, Jayhawk? What up with it?
Hey, how did you get that name anyway? I know King is related to your family, right? Or something.
Well,
like
that's
that?
actually my step grandfather. His name was Mr. King, but that was like the only grandfather that I knew. So coming up, like, my grandfather was a teacher at West Oso in the West Oso school districts, and I was always running around with my grandfather as like a little youngster as a kid. So all the older kids that were like my grandpa's students, they would see me running around with my grandpa, and even though I was like in 4th, 5th grade, they would just see me with him all the time, and they would just say, Lil King, Lil King. They didn't know my name, so they would just call me Lil King.
Oh, wow.
Even whenever I got to high school, by the time I got to high school, I was like a freshman, and some of them dudes were like seniors, and they still didn't know my name. I would just be walking the halls, and they'd be like, Lil King, Lil King. And so I just stuck with this shit, and even once they did figure out my name, they would just still call me Lil King. Shit.
Wow, crazy.
Hell yeah.
So he helped raise you. He helped raise you, right?
Yeah, I moved in. I lived with my biological parents from whenever I was born to like I was like 12. I moved in with my grandparents when I was like 12.
And your grandparents is the Kings?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, exactly. Bro. My grandparents are the Kings. Yeah.
Oh, right on. So Boston is your real name, or
that's my dad. Yeah, that's my biological. That's my dad. But like I moved in with my grandparents. Those were my mom's parents.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I moved in with my grandparents, like that was like moving in with my mom's parents. And like I said, Mr. King was my actual step grandfather. That was my mom's stepdad. My mom's real dad got killed whenever I was 2 years old.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I've met my biological grandfather whenever I was young, but I'm saying he died when I was 2. I don't have no visual memory. So the only visual memory of a grandfather that I have on my mom's side is Mr. King.
What was his last name? The one that passed away?
Hughes. Earl Hughes.
Okay,
yeah.
Hughes.
Yeah.
Hughes, Boston, King.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a dope name, Boston. I really like that.
Everybody call me that. I
Yeah.
hate it.
You like it?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but it
crazy.
just reminds me of some jailhouse ass shit.
Ah, dude, it sounds like it's an awesome
Boston.
name, dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look out, Boston.
Boston.
Hell yeah.
Cue the Boston song. Right on, bro. So and you went to Oso. Oso, right? Was it Carroll first and then Oso?
I went in high school. I went to West Oso like through 5th grade, all the middle school, and then freshman year I went to West Oso the first semester, and the second semester I went to Carroll.
Oh, okay.
And all this time that I was going to West Oso, even in middle school, I was always living in fucking like the South Side and living in Crestmont.
Oh.
So I'm living on the South Side, but then my grandpa was a teacher at West Oso. I would just ride to school with him every day.
Right on.
But I'm begging my grandparents and my parents every day, man, I want to go to Tom Brown. I don't want to go to West Oso. I want to go to Tom Brown. But I was like real athletic. I played basketball real good, football real good, and they
Yeah.
had it. West also had like badass football program back then, badass basketball program.
Yeah.
And they just had it on their minds that we were gonna be next, and we had it on our minds too that we were gonna be next in line. But once the opportunity opened for me to go to Carroll, those were like my neighborhood friends. Like
Wow.
none of them. And when I was going to West Oso after school, West Oso's on the west side.
Yeah.
Whenever I get out of school, I'm coming over here to the south side. I don't see none of my classmates in my neighborhood. All my neighborhood homies, they all go to Carroll.
Yeah.
Like that type shit. Hell yeah.
Right on. So did you want to go to Tom Brown because they had won the city champ that 1 year?
I wanted to go to Tom Brown because my best friend from elementary went to Tom Brown.
Oh, right.
And Tom Brown was the school that was in our district. It was either Tom Brown or South Park, and I didn't want to go to South Park, so I wanted to go to Tom Brown. But my people was like, "No, you're going to West Oso." And we were good as hell at West Oso in football and basketball.
Oh, dude, yeah, I heard the stories. Shout out Scoop Dose and his podcast, man.
I already shout out my dog Scoop.
Yeah, he had you on the podcast several
Yeah.
times, which I try to find podcasts on people that they invite on so I can get some kind of research. You know what I mean?
Did you find the one that I did with Droopy?
Maybe.
It's on my YouTube.
Yeah,
bro.
It's on yours?
YouTube. Yeah, that one was like 3 hours long.
Oh my God, no, I don't think so, man. Damn,
I'll shoot you the link.
missed
of
that
it.
one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, are you still doing yours? I asked you that before, right?
We're actually me and him are actually gonna do a show together, man.
Yeah, we
Cool.
trying to think
Yeah.
of something to come up with
We're,
shit.
we're gonna
Right
pop a
on.
show together. We'll put a show
Hell
together.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got to be in the mix. Like you got to be doing it right.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Like we were talking about outside, how we're like in the same space.
Yeah, we're in the same space, man. You know
Same
what I'm saying?
space, you know what I mean? Same type of thinking. I was talking to Dusty too. We were in like bands like in the late 90s, early 2000s, like new metal bands. He was in one and I was in one, and he was on the podcast as well. He was talking about basically what we're talking about, how eventually it's going to come to where we meet each other again sometime in the future because we're in the same
In the same place.
same
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
art
That's what I
and
was
stuff
telling you
like
about networking and actually, helping each other out and everything like that. Because the thing is, we're in the same space, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that. Yeah.
Or work colleagues, man. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
really
for sure.
honest.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you mind me sharing it. Like even people offer to help me out. Like I feel bad if I can't compensate them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just weird because I'm like, nah. If you're gonna help me, bro, I want to help you.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Well, this my whole thing is this, bro. Because like I make all the reels for not
Yeah,
all
you
of
like
them.
the
You know what I'm
real
saying?
man,
I make the
yeah.
majority.
real
of
king.
Them, you know?
Yeah.
I make the majority of them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like it's nothing for me to crank a reel out, man. You know what I'm saying? And then like me making a reel for you is gonna help me in the long run because they're gonna like, who made that? Oh, Drew made that.
Yeah. Right.
And so it brings business. And so like I don't mind doing stuff for free because I know at the end of the day it's gonna pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. You guys tried Schizo's juice?
Yeah, I had a whole 12 pack of them. Hell
Real
yeah.
quick.
Shout out to my dog
Right here, Maya.
Schizo.
Schizo. Here,
Schizo 2.0.
try this out, yeah.
Shit, I got
Shoot
like
it.
3 drinks over here right now. Shit.
Right here. This is the what do we got? Pineapple pomegranate. This is for you, Schizo, bro. You told me to shout you out. I bought some of these from you.
Already.
Look out, Skid. This is my first one I'm gonna drink, bro. I got you, bro.
Let's test this out real quick before we
Let's see
keep
what you're talking
going.
about.
Yeah, they were fire, the ones that I had. Shit. We were mixing them with alcohol and everything. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Shout out my dog Schizo, man.
Hey man, that's good, man.
Ooh,
Man, I remember Skits whenever he was
It's
making
good, bro.
making tacos on a plate, on a heat plate, on a heat whatever the hell that thing you plug into the wall, man.
Yeah.
He was over there so blendy all
What,
on the side of
for
the
real?
freeway, man. Shout out my dog Skits. He came a long way from cooking on the hot plate to the taco trucks and all that good shit, man. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out my dog Skits, man.
Yeah, he's always hustling. I see his stuff on Facebook, and he posted that. I was like, yeah, for real, man, I'm gonna give me some of that. And then I even told him, yeah, I'll just get the pineapple pomegranate for now, and then next time I'll try something else.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, thanks for trying that out, Skits. Appreciate you, man. We got you. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on the show. Yeah, that it was interesting your basketball stories and how y'all went to Austin and y'all went to Kingsville several times.
Yeah,
and that was pretty cool, man. So you guys going to the OT concert or what's going on there? I know you had some posts about that.
Who could get us in the OT show, man? We need some media passes, man. Shit, somebody. let
Who's
us
the
know,
promoter
man.
over there? You need to holler at us. Promoter
Definitely try
DM
to
the
get
Right
him
and High
on my
podcast, man.
Yeah.
We will cover that mother. We will
Yeah,
cover
hell
that
yeah.
shit.
Dude, that would be awesome, man. And then D Green. So you know D Green? How do you know him?
Man, I've known D Green since like 2006, 2007. I met D Green through my dog Cantu.
Cantu.
Yeah, shit. He was just, man, D Green, whenever we met D Green, he was like 13, 14 years old. He was skateboarding. We would always just be chilling with him. We was a little bit
Skateboarding,
older and
bro?
shit. Yeah, he was skateboarding.
What?
He was making skateboarding videos. Whenever I first made D Green, he was making a name for himself, like doing skateboarding videos.
No, right on.
Hell yeah! So he came a long way from doing the skateboarding videos to the music videos. Like y'all said earlier, they talked about on Narwhal where he was like the blind. I was like, man, I remember the beginning of D Green from even before the rap and the hip hop shit. I remember like I say, D Green was making skateboarding videos back in the day with a little mini goddamn camera and shit. Hell yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to my dog D Green, man. He came a long way, man.
Shout out D Green. This your ticket, bro. Come on. And Maya back's there. He knows the Blind Owls, right, Maya?
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, really?
That's what's up, dude. Yeah, D Green. So is that what y'all are trying to do? Get into, I guess, get bigger acts, right? Like on your podcast.
Yeah, but I know that shit comes with the budget. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So like you're saying right now, talking about trying to pay people. So as of right now, like I said, man, we trying to do mutual shit right now. We like let's help each other type shit. You know what I'm saying? So once that becomes in the budget, hell yeah, we definitely trying to get acts and shit like that. That's been like the goal since like day one and shit.
Are you still working on your DJ career?
Yeah, man. I had some people down here from Austin like 2 weeks ago. Shout out to my dog Big Bo, man, and Big Sean. They came down here from Austin. They put down 2 mixtapes with me. So yeah, we was in there damn near all evening doing mixtape shit. Shout out to them. They came all the way down here from Elgin, Texas, which is right outside of Austin.
And these guys, they bring their music?
They send me all the music that they want done, and by the time they get down here, I have it ready to go. So all they got to do is walk in, I hand them the microphone, I turn on the turntables, and then we just start going there.
Oh, they sing over it?
They do their shout outs over it. Like while I'm playing the music, they'll be like, hey, shout out to my dude over there on the south side of Austin.
Really?
Like stuff like that. Yeah.
Just shout out.
I have to send you. I was going to bring you a copy of one of my old CDs, but I couldn't even find them. But I'll send you a link to one of my CDs so you can peep it out and peep like the format of one and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
for sure. I listened to the one you have on Spotify. It's kind of old, I think.
Yeah, that's like, but that's not like, it's a real DJ
right?
Lil King mixtape, but it ain't one that I put my foot in, I would say like that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When you first started mixing the 2 records, was it difficult for you to like find one to find the other? You know what I'm saying? You had like, this one's got the beat going, it's got the snare or whatever, and then you got this one turning, and you got to find the snare for this one. From this one on this one, right?
You talking about like beat matching?
Like mixing, yeah.
No,
you know that's not what. Okay.
Not really. Like, man, I want to say that like that's probably like one of my specialties is like blending and beat matching and shit like that. Like that's what I specialize in. I ain't no scratch master or nothing like that, so I pride myself on like blends and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like finding.
Yeah,
one time
it's called a blend. What you talking about? Like blending,
okay.
Getting 2 different songs and putting them together to where they're matching the snares and all that. Yeah, that's called like a blend or like mixing. Hell yeah.
You were talking about one time. I think I was over there in your podcast about like one's 120 and one's 120 and then the other one's 120. That's an easy mix right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's already the same tempo.
Both the same, exactly, hell yeah.
Yeah, right on. So how did what piqued your interest like in actually want to do that? Like DJing or mixing or I know it was the screw culture, right?
Yeah,
is that what it was?
For dance show. Just me and my little brother, shout out to my brother Ahmad. We were living in my grandparents' house at the time.
Nice.
And, man, we were like 13. I was like 13, 14. My brother was like 11, 12, and we were just fucking around, just figuring shit out, man. We end up, my grandma and them got us like a gateway computer. We'd be on that motherfucker download music, but my grandma and them always had like record players and like records around the house. So me and my brother, as kids, we would always be on those records and record players and just putting records on, scratching it, trying to slow it down and shit like that. Just fucking around as a kid, and that always caught our eye as like kids and shit. We even as kids, we knew what we wanted to know. My brother, he still DJs. He don't really have his foot all the way in the door like the way I do with it. And I don't even say I got my foot all the way in the door with it right now because I'm focusing a lot on this podcast. But my brother still DJs, and actually, man, I would say my brother probably introduced me to DJing. I was thinking about that the other day. Like my little brother that's right under me, my brother Ahmad, he's probably the one who introduced me to DJing.
Wow. What was the first setup you got, or the first type of turntable you got, or?
Man, that, like I say, there's some shit that my grandma and them had at the house that was just put together type shit. But the first thing, man, I can't remember what was the first one I had. I know the first one that I actually bought on my own was just a little bullshit ass Newmark, like little controller thing, shit, like fucking $500-$600. and just had that and just fucked around on it. And that was, man, you look at that thing nowadays, you would probably like, what is that? That's, them fuckers a dinosaur and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yo, have you seen one of them old school TVs? You lift it up and there's a record player inside.
Yeah,
there?
hell yeah.
That's what grandma had at her house.
I might have one of those.
Hell yeah.
My grandma had one of those. It's one of them big old blacks, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude, for real. Wow. And then we would go to my uncle's room. He had the 8 tracks. He had actually a drum set in his. And we would go. They would always get mad at us. We'd go in there because mess with his drums.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's cool how we get into music like down here.
And see, with the beat matching thing you were saying, like, man, I was in a band at West Oak, so a lot of people don't know that. Man, I was in a band in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade. So I played the drums, like I played the bass drum, and I could play all the drums. I could play like the snare drum, the quints, the quads, all that. Like I used to play all that. Like I was like number 1 bass drum in line at West Oak. So whenever I was a freshman,
yeah.
So shit, like I always had like the music in me, so I want to say that band shit just translated to being a DJ and shit, because I was still DJing even in high school whenever I was in band. Then once I say I left West Oso and went to Carroll, I got in there. West Oso's band, we was like with the funk. Like shout out Mr. Melton, man. We was over there playing like all like the hood songs, like Mystical, Master P, Mr. Ice Cream Man, and all this shit. Man, I get to Carroll, man. They got us playing this classical shit, man. I was in band at Carroll for like a week. I said, hell nah, this shit whack.
Flight of the Bumblebee and shit.
Yeah. We live at Oso. We playing like all the crunk stuff. June 27, Master P, all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And shit. I go to Carroll. They got us playing like, they got us reading music, bro, at West Oso. Because I ain't even lie, to this day, I still don't know how to read music.
Wow.
Like, man, I could just, the band director, he would just play it, and I just had such a good ear for music. Just play it one time, and I got it. No matter what instrument it was on. And when I go to Carroll, bro, they literally trying to get us to read music, and I'm like, nah, this ain't for me, bro. Hell nah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever pick up like a guitar or a piano?
Nah, man, it's crazy because my uncle, man, RP, my Uncle Bull, man, he played the electric guitar, man. He was always playing that guitar, even when up until he passed away a couple of years ago, man. He was always playing that electric guitar, man, since the 70s and shit, probably earlier than that.
Damn, so you're originally from Corpus.
Yeah, for damn sure.
So you grew up around, well, I guess Mexicans, blacks, like mostly, or
Yeah, hell yeah.
was it? I guess it really wasn't a shock. Was it a shock because not really because you grew up around it?
Nah, it was because like I'm from the South Side. Like I was born, I lived in like West Haven, which is in like Molina, but like growing up in like elementary and like from like kindergarten to like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, man, I went to school with like Mexicans and white kids. Like I remember going to Castores Elementary, and bro, I could count the black kids. I could count the black kids in the whole school type. You know what I'm saying? Not even just I could count the black kids in my grade. Like I could count the black kids in the whole school on 2 hands. You know what I'm saying? That was me, my brother, my sister. So whenever I check out, whenever my peoples had fell on like hard times, like in the middle of 5th grade, and we end up moving to Molina, and we going to like West Oso, and I'm like, bro, I had never been around like that many like black people before. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a shock, you know what I'm saying? But it was like a shock because I go from going to school with a whole bunch of Mexicans and a whole bunch of white kids to now I'm over here at West Oso, and that's where you could count the white kids. Yeah. And you can't even count the white kids on 2 hands. You count the white kids on 1 hand. Yeah. Like that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
how did that feel whenever you went from the Mexican school, all Mexican or Hispanics to all blacks? Like, was it different? Like, was it easy for you to like kind of...
I just knew that these kids were on some other shit that these, like, I'm over here at Castores Elementary, and these kids are like on some like trying to play with fucking Hot Wheels and shit like that, and then I'm over here at West Oso, these kids trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like these little white kids over here at Castores, they man, it was maybe 1 or 2 fights every year, 2 years at Castores. I'm over here at West Oso, man. It's 1-2 fights a week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. Better be ready. I was the first week I was getting bullied by this dude. Like for the first like 3 days, that fool like was pushing on me and everything. And I'm new to the school. I didn't do the shit, you know what I'm saying? But that 4th day, I was like, man, fuck that. He do that shit again, I'm gonna fucking push his ass. He did that shit again, I fucking push his ass hard as fuck, and that kid never fuck with me for the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like some penitentiary shit. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker trying to check you and trying to check you. The new motherfucker gonna try to check you and shit. Like, man, what the fuck? Hell yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to. I guess I was asking about like racially. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's obviously out there. Do you think so?
Wait.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, like, do you think that that's like in the city and like how do you try to avoid it, or do you just like not even think about it? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's out there, but I don't really see too much of it. Like I haven't had nobody pull no racist shit with me, you know what I'm saying, like a long ass time. But I'm the type of person I feel like straight up, like I always tell people this. I'd rather the person be the racist that's like not the undercover racist. Let me know where you stand. Don't be racist undercover. If you're gonna be racist out in the front. So at least I know where you stand.
Wow.
Don't have me liking you, becoming your friend, and all this shit, and the whole time you low key racist. But if I know where you stand off top, I just know from off top. Don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my opinion on shit like that.
Yeah, so it's there, right? It's just like a matter of like navigating
Yeah.
around it or whatever.
Especially on that Facebook shit. That's where you're gonna see a lot of that shit.
Man, it's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, the internet's crazy.
Hell
with that
yeah, like
shit,
a
dog.
motherfucker.
The
Hell
internet
yeah.
is crazy with that shit.
Hell yeah.
And even there, like you can't even see like if they are or if they aren't either.
Or it's like they be posting some racist ass shit or some shit that's like, you know, it's racist, but it's not said racist because you know how Facebook hits you with the guidelines and shit like that.
Oh, right.
And then whenever you go click on their profile and shit, they ain't got no pictures. Or it's a cartoon. Like them like the boldest motherfuckers on social media, bro. The ones who ain't got no profile pictures or have them cartoon or them. The one that fucks me, they got them with the what's it called, like the anime. What's that shit called?
Anime.
That Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, anime.
Man, you got an anime. You 50 years old talking shit on goddamn Facebook and with an anime picture.
with a picture of Goku as your fucking
Hell yeah.
How's it going, Francesca? Hi, Mama. Thanks for joining the podcast. Vic Lynn, what's going on? Appreciate you. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, shoot. So you're DJing. So you're working on your DJing career, kind of, but you're doing most of the podcasts.
Yeah. I'm still like doing like personal mixtapes. And honestly, man, today I thought of something. I don't really want to let it out there, but man, I thought of an idea probably to do another Corpus mixtape. So I might do another Corpus mixtape soon type shit.
Had you done one before?
Man, I done like 5 or 6.
Oh, no kidding.
Coming out of Corpus Part 1, coming out of Corpus Part 2. Then me and SUC Holden, shout out to my dog Adrian. We did Coastal Bend and Corners Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3.
What's up with that dude? You shot him out a lot.
Yeah,
Is he around here?
He moved to San Antonio like a year ago. We would do a lot of collaborations, a lot of stuff together. He used to live like right down the street from me, and we have the page, the Screwed Up Community page, where we have like 60,000 followers, and we built that shit from like the ground up. So we were just at one point just putting in a lot of work together. He would come over to my crib every day, and we would just go live on Facebook, just doing DJ mixes. He would be the host, and I would be the DJ. He would sit there to give all the shout outs, and I would just sit there and do the mixing.
Wow.
And we just built that page up just like that.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah,
Have you made any music for like Corpus artists? Or?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I got a mixtape on my YouTube right now. You can check it out, man. It's called Black Friday, man. It's right there on my mixtape. It's right there on my YouTube, man.
So Black Friday it's a mixtape. I'm confused. So mixtape, I'm thinking like different songs on
it's
on
different
an album.
songs.
Yeah.
It's different songs from I have like 3 or 4 different projects, right?
Okay.
Regular projects. And so I got the mixtape like 12 or 13 songs, right?
Yeah.
So I got the best songs off of each project that I have.
Your songs that you made.
My personal,
okay.
the ones that I made, and I gave them to him, and he put them together, blended them together,
Yeah.
chopped and screwed them, and everything like that. Yeah, it's on YouTube right now, man. Y'all go check it out. It's called Black Friday.
Hell yeah, Black Friday. Check it out, y'all. So you mix the songs, and then he just goes and shouts people on it. Is that what it is?
That's like if he wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to come in the house, like I could do a mixtape like with or without you. You could send me the songs and I could just do it myself, give a couple of shout outs, or you could come in house and sit there and give shout outs to hold down tape if you want to.
Oh
you know
yeah. How popular is that? Like those mixtapes? Is it,
man, people ain't really on that shit here in Corpus. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's like the screwed up community, as I would say, here in Corpus, man. It's far and few between, but man, it's a few of them out there, man. So shout out to all the Corpus Christi screwheads, man. Shout out to all the Corpus screwheads on the Screwed Up community page, all the Corpus Christi screwheads that follow me on YouTube and Facebook and all that good shit. So I ain't gonna forget about y'all. It's just I wish it was more. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we're so close to Houston. I just feel like a bunch of people in Corpus, they like hate on the screwed up culture, man. On
really?
Real shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
damn. I never would have thought that. I thought it would have been more of an influence because, it's like you said, it's just down the street.
It's just a different generation, man. You know what I'm saying? Different generation, people phase out. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
So it's up to people like me and the other DJs, Ron C, Michael Watts. Shout out to my dude, DJ Crazy Eternal Sound too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Fab 361. OG Ron C and Michael Watts, they're in Houston, but DJ Crazy and DJ Fab 361, they're all here in Corpus, and we're like the ones who do like the screw and chop style, slowed and chop style here in the 361 region.
Hey Fab, I ain't forgot about you, man. I've been meaning to send him a hoodie. He's out there in Kingsville though.
Yeah, my dog DJ
Kingsville,
Fab. Shout out DJ Fab, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I seen his posts on Instagram. He's even got the picture of Screw behind him.
Yeah,
with a black light and everything.
Yeah, he been telling me, come out here, man. I just talked to him like 2 days ago. Man, when you gonna come out here to Kingsville, man? I'm like, man, I ain't driving.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Shit.
Wow, so the scene is a lot different from down here than it is over there. Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, damn. And then I know Droopy was talking about Flatline in one of the recent interviews that you had, like how he was kind of a big dude, a big guy in Corpus, like the Corpus scene or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was
like, actually good. How can I say, man? I was in prison, man. Whenever he started like really popping, like really going out there and everything.
Yeah, whenever Flatline had it, like his main
I was
run,
in prison, man. But like I remember whenever he died, man, I had like a bunch of people coming up to me, man, because I was like one of the only people from Corpus. I was over there in Waco, yeah.
Oh wow.
And so like they were talking about it on the radio station over there. You know what I'm saying? They were saying, hey, Corpus rapper Flatline, he died, blah blah blah, this and that. And I was like, man, what? And so I come out my cell, man, and I remember this Latin King dude. His name was Nacho, man. He comes right up to me and he's like, hey, dude. Hey, respect, all, you know what I'm saying? This and that. And I was
crazy.
Like, so what? I was like, you know who that was? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
crazy.
I'm tripping now because I didn't even think Flatline blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I remember before I got locked up, he had the song called that Sometimes I Lean.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Remember that one?
Nice.
Yeah, that one.
Off the purple drain. Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when I got locked up, that was a song that was out. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, I didn't know nothing about him popping or nothing like that. But like, man, he was big enough for a radio station in Waco to say something about it.
So crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, it's just it's one of our legends here, bro.
Yeah. Before we go any further, I want to clarify like the differences in like the mixtapes and stuff like that. So a DJ Lil King, this is me personally. I don't know how anybody else does their shit, but me personally, a DJ Lil King mixtape, which I charge $100 for, is basically you coming with songs that you want to hear slowed and chopped. They could be any songs, any genre. They could be your songs. They could be your homeboy songs. They could be Future, Drake, whoever it is. Come with 14 to 15 songs and I'll slow and chop them. You want to come in house, you could come in house and do your shout outs or all that. That's $100. Then I also do projects, which a project, that's something that you're going to actually put out to where I'm doing this because you're going to put this on streaming platforms. So a mixtape is more or less something that I would just press up and give you. Maybe if you maybe say, hey, can you give me like 10 extra copies? I want to give them out to my homeboys or sell a few copies. Then we could work a deal to where we come up with a number. I'll press you up some copies like that. But the $100 mixtape is basically just a mixtape for you. Like I said, if you want to go burn a couple of copies yourself and give them to your homeboys, I don't give a damn because you've already been paid for my services. But if you want to like do a project to upload to a streaming platform to what we call a DSP, that's basically, I charge $250 for projects.
DSP, what is that?
A digital streaming platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Apple, Spotify.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like actual to have credit for that.
Yeah. So whenever you get on Apple Music, you can search you up and your album's gonna be on there, slowed and chopped by DJ Lil King and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you had those types of projects?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shit. I did a couple of them, man. I can't. I did one for Gunplay Music. Shout out to Gunplay Music. I did one for Rob Zilla and them, Ugly Swag and them. Yeah, shout out Rob Zilla. I did one for Rob Zilla, Jay Boogie and them, and I did a bunch for a bunch of Corpus artists.
Slowed in.
Yeah.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Alex Martinez, I think he was talking about Flatline. He was super connected. Screwed Up Community. What's going on?
Shout out to my dog, man. Hey.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Screwed Up Community, bro. That's awesome. Slowed and chopped. There was actually a guy that came on here, Matt Cantu. He did After Hours Rock EP. He actually made a Screwed and Chopped version of it for the Houston community.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, what? I had never heard a Screwed and Chopped or Slowed and Chopped, whatever.
Yeah.
Actual rock rock stuff. So that was
yeah.
interesting. Bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The first song I ever heard like that, like really heard like that, though, when he did that Marcy's Playground.
Oh, no kidding,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That was on Facebook right now.
Wow, cool.
Hey, that was badass, man. That was badass. I was like, oh shit, that's bad. It tripped me out way the fuck out, bro.
So whenever you pick song, so you make your own mixes, right? Whenever you pick songs, do you know which ones are gonna be good in the mix, or do you just like try them out? Like that one, for instance. Like, how did you know that?
Well, see, that wasn't even like a mixtape, and this is a funny story too, because I'll just be in there just fucking around doing songs. And shout out to Alex, because Alex is one of the ones who always says it. Hey, you not recording that? I'm like,
got it on film.
I'm like, man, I'm just fucking around with this shit, bro. Like, I ain't even record. Like, I could be recorded, but I'm not even like. To me, doing a mixtape is structure. I don't like to just press record and just mix it and did like I like to have structure to it, so I like to know what songs that I'm gonna do on the tape. But that's where my dog Adrian, shout out to the community that's tuning in right now, like he would just be in my crib and we just be chilling, smoked out, sipping hella lean and shit, and man, I'll be like, man, you want to do a mixtape? And he'd be like, hell yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And me with no playlists or nothing, I'm just getting on there, picking a song, starting off with that song and just going. And next thing you know, so a lot of the mixtapes that we have were like freestyle. Like I like to do mixtapes with structure, but there's always like, I consider those like our DJ Screw style mixtapes, because those are the ones that weren't like playing. Those were the ones we were just feeling good. We in the zone. We ain't doing shit but watching videos on YouTube. So it's like, hey, fuck it, let's record. And then next thing you know, we started recording and we got jamming at the mixtape. And to me, those are some of the best, because I feel like it wasn't no pressure on me to do those mixtapes. Those were just organic from us just chilling, being vibing high as fuck, leaning, and just record. If I fuck up, because I ain't commissioned to do this. This is just something we're just doing just because we're having fun.
Yeah. So is that the most rewarding part for you?
The most rewarding is whenever I finish any mixtape. I'm like, damn, bro, I had to do the mix, go back and slow it down, edit it before I slow it down, make sure all the vocal levels and everything's good, then go back and slow it down. Once I slow it down, then I got to chop up the tracks into each individual track, and then I have it ready to go after I edit all the title names and the track names. And once I send it off to the person or give them their copy, that's when it's like, okay.
You take the money up front? Or?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. People always, man, can I pay you after you done? Oh. Hell no. Hell no.
How did you learn that? Did you learn that the hard way, or how'd you figure out to take the money up front?
Adrian, should I tell the story?
You might as well tell the story. It's already there, man.
Man, without saying nobody's names.
Oh, come on.
This dude shows up to my house with his chick. He told me he was going to come through and record. I'm like, okay, bet, pull it up. He takes forever to get there. He shows up with his chick, and I'm like, bro, this ain't that type of party. No, but fucking your girl's here. Fuck it, let's just get the shit fucking going. So we started fucking recording, and I had already told him like what it's gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? So we started recording. Halfway through, and then this is an all freestyle mixtape. He don't want no songs. He wants to freestyle. He just wants me to play beats, and he wants to freestyle to all the different beats for an hour.
Oh wow!
So he's already fucked up, full of who knows all kinds of drugs type shit. See, Adrian, because you already know. So this dude's all fucked up on all types of drugs. He's in my house, and his chick's just like there, just annoyed as fuck with him because he's like got her like over here like why'd you bring me to do this type of shit? So he's over there where he's rapping. We record for like 30, 45 minutes. And the whole time, like, whenever you rapping, you gotta rap with the microphone right here. This dude literally has a mic way down here to where you can't even hear. And I tell him like 10 times, like, hey, pick up the microphone. Otherwise, nothing's gonna come out. You're not gonna hear yourself. But after like 10 times, I'm like, you know what? He's just gonna get what he paid for. Like, he's the one. I done told him 10 times to keep on talking to the mic. He ain't talking to the mic. That's just what it is, type shit. So after 40 minutes of recording his all freestyle, this dude says, man, I didn't really like that. Can we start over?
Oh,
Like,
man.
nah, hell
no. So then we end up recording like 2 or 3 more songs. We finish. After we finish, I tell him the fucking price. And I'm like, you know what? It's your first. I charge $100, but I'm like, I'm feeling so sorry for the dude. I'm like, you know what, dude? Just give me $50, bro. I'll cut you a deal. I didn't have to do no mixing or nothing. All I did was play beats for you. Just give me $50, bro. Yeah. All right. He takes like 10 minutes and then he comes back. He not coming back because we're all in the same room. He after like 10 minutes of just him fidgeting and talking to his girl and everything. Man, I give you 20, bruh.
He's like, can I buy you a Big
I'm like,
Mac
you know
for
what,
McDonald's?
bro? I'm like, you know what, bro? Just give me the $20, but I'm thinking in my head, give me the $20 and get the fuck out of my goddamn fucking house. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever, I'm thinking in my head, don't ever message me again. Don't. I just want to get him out of my house at this point. Like straight up, just give me the $20. So we're chilling. Man, this is a fucking crazy story, man. So we're chilling. He starts calling his ride. Mind you, when we finish, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He starts calling his ride. Nobody is coming to pick this dude up, bro. Wow. So he ends up getting a hold of his mom, who's in another city. I don't even want to say what city because I don't even want to try to connect shit. Let's just say she was 45 minutes away. This lady drove all the way to pick him and this girl up.
Oh my God.
Once his mom pulled up, I'm thinking, okay, he's just gonna walk outside, him and this girl, and they just gonna get in the car and take off, you know what I'm saying? And he's out of my hair. So I'm like, the mom pulls up, he's like, oh yeah, my mama outside. My mom's like, hell yeah, finally. Dude walks outside. Not even 2 minutes later, he brings his mom in and introducing his mama to us. 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh man. Hell no. But I'm being respectful, you know what I'm saying? Like nice to the lady, everything, and then finally he fucking takes off and I'm like, nah, I can't do that again, bro. Like, I just gotta take money straight up front. I can't do the back end or none of that shit. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, cause people I know people like to do drugs when they're gonna do mixtapes with me, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's smoking weed, regardless of sipping lean, popping pills. I know whenever you come to do a mixtape with me, you want to be on some type of level, whatever level it is that you do.
Yeah.
But be respectful. Don't come over here so fucked up to where you just pulling some roach ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your mama over here trying to introduce your mama to us, and I was like, get the lady out of my house. And mind you, when the mama got there, it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, bro.
3 in the morning.
She's all in her nightgown and shit. Like, what the fuck?
And the mama's also like, bro, what the fuck you got me getting off the car meeting these niggas for?
Damn.
God damn, man. Straight up.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, so that's that story.
Wow. Damn. Have you always been into like stories and stuff like? Because y'all have stories, all kinds of stories, man.
It's just the life,
yeah,
dog.
hell yeah.
It's a lot. It's like
just the life, dog. That shit that comes around, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, man, doing this type of stuff, dog, because like we really from the streets, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You meet all sorts of characters, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, you run into these characters like, say like a crackhead. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I got stories about crackheads when I sold dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time this one dude. I'm not even putting him on black, but this another. We're right there in the trailer park, dude. He was, you know, the trailer park streets are nothing but like this big, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's like 4 a.m, dude. He's on the other side of the street with the TV, dude. He's like this, looking at the street. Like for 5 minutes going back and forth like this, and then he finally runs across the street, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? There's like no one out here, bro. It's just me and you, bro. Like, yeah, dude, it's fucking, but it's just, it comes with it, bro.
It's
you know
like a form of entertainment, like stories.
Yeah. I got stories for days. Like,
I noticed that about you, bro. It's like just watching the interview.
I've been through a bunch of shit in my life, man. Like a whole bunch of shit. Like we was thugging it at a young age type shit. Like,
did your like grandparents or did they tell you stories? Like,
no, and that's one thing I don't like. It sucks that whenever my grandma passed away, like I would ask my grandma. So when towards the end of my grandma's life, I would be like real interested in ask her stories and stuff like that. But like whenever I was young, man, we was just running the streets so much, man. Like we didn't even care to hear their stories, which it sucks to say, but it's the truth, man. We was just running the streets so much, just thugging it so hard,
kind of thinking
like,
about yourself, just doing your own.
Hell yeah. We trying to get high.
Yeah,
we trying to get high.
I was talking with Somebody last night, I was at a party where we were talking. We started talking about like weed and CBD and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. And we were talking. He was like, "Yeah, I should go on your podcast talk about the weed crisis in Corpus Christi." I was like, "I didn't know there was a crisis in Corpus Christi. Do y'all think there is one?"
Yeah, the
Maybe.
great drought of 02. Summer 2002, fall 2002. Shit, I remember that shit.
Damn, seriously,
Yeah,
wow.
I was like I was summer going into my junior year of high school. Fucking super drought and fucking on Bud and Corpus like a motherfucker.
It's so crazy, bro.
Nowhere you can find any.
Is it so the CBD stuff? Is it actually like? Does it have the THC? I've been hearing stories about that. I'm
Man,
like,
honestly,
what's
you
the
would have to
difference?
get Freak or Joe Bryan.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ask them more about that. They the smoke shop representative. Like they know about all that different stuff. They just bring it and we smoke it.
Yeah, right.
They just bring it and we smoke it.
Yeah. So I was asking Cantu and Bell and all these people, hey, what do I ask DJ King or whatever? So what? And Cantu was saying, what drew you into podcasting, coming from being a DJ? Like, why'd you decide to make the switch?
Man, watching a lot of Donnie Houston, straight up shout out Donnie Houston. He's like he's a podcaster out of Houston, Texas, and he interviews like all the OG legends of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why is nobody doing that here in Corpus? Like, we have so many legends here that people consider legends that have been putting in work, and they've never had a story you never heard their story.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There's never been a platform for them to really tell their story.
How'd you stumble upon his podcast?
Donnie Houston?
Yeah.
Because I love Houston rap.
Okay.
He became that dude whenever there was nobody interviewing the Houston legends or whatever. He became that dude that was interviewing the Houston legends. So he was giving us the stories that we wanted to hear from 20, 30 years ago.
So you were trying to figure out about that culture and the
Yeah,
guys that
but
were in there.
I've been on Houston culture since I was a kid. But watching the Donnie Houston podcast, you get like the backstories.
Get the
Wow.
inside.
Yeah,
of it,
the
man.
inside.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, this happened at this show. Such and such got into a fight with this person. Or,
Crazy,
you know what I'm
wow.
saying? Like that stuff, the stuff that you don't really just know type shit. So basically, that type of stuff got me. Donnie Houston really got me to like him being based in Houston and doing the Houston OGs, and then like watching like. What else we used to watch a bunch of? No Jumper, still watch a bunch. I don't really watch a bunch of it like I used to, but No Jumper. Man, what's that other one with DC? With DC Young Fly?
Oh, that damn
Down South or what's
the
the
trap or something.
What's the name of that show? The show with DC and the other dude,
Okay.
Carlos and them. Y'all that's in the comments, I know y'all know
Can I get a redo?
the one that they do in Atlanta. Yeah,
I forgot what
bro.
it's called, but I know
To
what
me,
you're
to
talking
me, it
about.
was just like throwing a whole bunch of different podcasts into the pot and just seeing what we could come up with.
Yeah, that's right on. And when you found Donnie Houston, was it on YouTube or was it audio or?
No, I found Donnie Houston. It was video on YouTube.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, in that community, there's like what the Screwed Up Click, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
And then like Swisher House.
Yeah.
Is there other ones, or is it just those two?
Those
Or-
are like the two main ones. You had like ones that came after them, like Bellway 8, like Dirty South Riders and stuff like that. But as far as like the mainstays of like the slowed down culture in the 90s was definitely Swisher House and DJ Screw.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. And something just passed, right? Like, is it his passing?
June 27,
27,
which
yeah.
a lot of people get confused and say it's DJ Screw's birthday. Some people get confused and say it's Big Mo's birthday, but it's actually Big Demo's birthday. Shout out to my homie Big Demo, man, up there in Houston. Like, Demo really fucks with us because we're like, me and like probably like a couple of hundred people, like, we fight for this dude's birthday like it's ours type shit. Like, we see
Wow.
people on Facebook saying, happy birthday, DJ Screw on June 27, and we're gonna jump on that bitch real quick and say, no. Like, and that's why I shared that video on Facebook the other day, because even Demo was basically saying it, like, bro, like, I don't even have to fight for it no more, because like the people that fuck with me like so tough, they gonna fight for it for me, for my name on their end type shit. Hell yeah.
Right on. I bet Mom was mad as hell. Jayhawk G7. Alex Martinez says, "We family now." What you mean?
He was talking about the homeboy that was at the crib whenever he introduced us to his mom. He said,
That's what he said.
yeah.
Yo, golly, bro. Feel sorry for the dude now. Damn, that sucks. Wow.
I'll
So
tell
that
y'all
was
off
your-
camera who it was.
So that was your like, okay, I'm gonna
That was like the
I'm gonna
worst
start taking money
experience I
up
ever had
Yeah.
during a mixtape session. Straight up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you got into the podcasting by listening to Donnie Houston.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That was like probably one of my number one influence. But like I say, the from the Donnie Houston. Oh, I can't leave them out. The Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
Man, I used to watch that shit
Really?
morning.
And they're out of Houston, aren't they?
No, they're out of New York with
Okay.
Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy. Bro, I used to watch that before Donnie Houston. I would watch that Breakfast Club shit faithfully. Like every morning I was waking up and seeing who they interviewed. Like I remember watching that Birdman shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all three of y'all. I remember watching that shit like an hour after it happened. Yeah, put the respect on my, bro, I remember watching that shit like right after it happened type shit. Like that shit like man, that shit was crazy. Like, so, man, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about when they were making fun of his name, or
no? Whenever he came in there and he was like talking all like, basically they had been talking. Charlamagne had been talking a whole bunch of shit, and he came in there with his goons, and the interview only lasted for like 30 seconds. He basically just went in there and punked them and left.
We're trying to check him real quick.
Yeah, checked him real quick and left. Hell yeah, y'all remember that shit? Y'all that's tuning in. Y'all remember when Birdman went to the
wow,
Breakfast
bro.
Club?
Why did he do that? I mean, were they
Because
talking about?
Breakfast Club, like they do gossip, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And Charlamagne, the God, like he's real messy as fuck.
He's a troll,
like,
bro.
He's like a troll,
Yeah,
and he'll troll
he's a
some
real
like
big troll.
he'll troll someone right in front of their face. I feel like if he knows that person can whoop his ass, he ain't gonna do it. So he'll troll Birdman all on social media and some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he'll sit right next to him.
And I don't
too.
think, but he will troll people right in their face, like that one girl, what's her name? The one who did who walked on with Jay-Z and
Young Ma or Young.
No, not Young Ma. What the hell was that? Man, what the hell is that little girl's name? Y'all know, Lil Mama.
Lil
Mama.
Mama.
Man, bro, he made her cry on the show.
Oh, shit.
He did her dirty, like so.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I used to love watching that shit. Hell yeah, he put some respect on my name.
Yeah, hey,
Alex.
he's slick with it
Yeah,
too, man.
yeah.
He's slick with it too, man.
Yeah, I know y'all remember that shit.
That was a viral moment, man.
Hell yeah, that shit went viral like
Wow, bro, that's so
that shit went
crazy.
viral in like 30 minutes, bro.
No kidding. Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's awesome, bro. Do you do live performances as a DJ?
Yeah, we
How
do
you
like
do
the
that?
smoke walk, which
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
talk about like that at the end. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I still do like private events and like concerts and stuff like that. Like don't hit me up to rock out your club. Don't hit me up to turn up your bar or nothing. But if you want, hey, fuck, I'll even do a house party. You got a house party, you want me to turn up your house party, your private event, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, then hit me up, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't fucking around with no clubs or no bars right now, you know what I'm saying? So don't hit me up, like I say, to turn your club up, you know what I'm saying, or to turn your
Why
bar
you
up,
chuckling
know
over
what I'm
there?
saying?
You know it could be a hassle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, it is a hassle, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, have you ever done shows? You done a concert before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like as a band, like in a band.
in the
like
band,
play
yeah,
shows,
it's a hassle, man. It's a hassle. It's a
Yeah.
hassle all the way around. Especially like I know with the band too, you gotta do the setup and all that.
Yeah, hell
it's
yeah.
it's just a hassle, man.
Trying to get the money and then dealing with the crowd,
Yeah.
the promoter, whoever's involved.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And then sometimes you get some janky ass promoters, man.
Or-
No, dude.
So, like,
Or even bar owners at the end of the night, hey man, the crowd wasn't what I really expected, man. Can I give you half of what man? Nah, I ain't no, hell no, I ain't finna be doing none of that.
Yeah, and then you start thinking about maybe I should do a contract.
Yeah,
And, like
hell yeah.
who was it? Jennifer Pena was like, right?
Hell yeah.
shout out Jennifer Pena.
Yeah, shout out, bro. Oh my god, I even looked up that lady too. She's like a controversial lady in her
Oh
city.
shit, damn.
Yeah,
That's why they set up the camera like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
dude.
she was gonna try to tell her something.
Trying to go viral.
I don't even think she thought that Jennifer was gonna go off on her like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh,
Hey, but that was some good. Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the whole situation. Like, what was because like they were trying to get her to do more time on the stage, right? I mean, because like I know
she wanted to get AB or whoever. Yeah, I think it was AB and them. Since they didn't show up, she wanted their pay.
she wanted therapy. Well, but I mean, let me ask you this though: was she willing to take over the spot for them?
I don't know.
You know
And
what I'm
I don't think she was. I don't think so. I think she was just
Because
still trying
I-
to give the same set time. I don't think she was like. And that's what we talked about when we did the news. We were like, bro, like she literally like if she would have did a double show, then I can understand it. But you can't get paid double and just do a single show.
Yeah.
like she was looking at that
Since
their
they
money.
didn't show up, there's more money available that can
Yeah.
be paid to me.
Yeah, and then and y'all's podcast, y'all should check it out. It was like somebody, I think it was Brock or somebody was like, "Where's Frank at?" Because Frank,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
get Frank out here. He's the one that negotiated the money.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Frank.
Yeah, shout out Frank, bro. Yeah, doing contracts and writing that stuff out. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking that too. Oh yeah, shout out to Ovago Burger and Barbecue. Damn, forgot to mention them. Sponsor of the show. Try them out. Check them out. The From Under Burger's awesome. What else? The Waffle Burger. Have y'all tried them out? Do y'all like that type of stuff?
No, but they right there in the hood though. I'm gonna have to check them out. Shit, I ain't
yeah.
made my way to Molina in a long time, but shit, they right there in the hood. So definitely support them. Shit, that's where I grew up in Molina and shit.
Oh yeah, right on. West
Hell
Haven.
yeah.
Was it West Haven, right?
No, I was born when I was born. I lived in West Haven, but we moved out of West Haven when I was like 2, and we moved to the South Side. But like I said, whenever I left Castores and we went to Molina, that's what I went there. Lived in Molina from like 5th to like 8th grade. But my great grandma has lived in Molina. Well, she passed away, but she's had that house in Molina for like 50 years.
Wow.
So even though I wasn't like necessarily from Molina, I still say that I'm from Molina because as a kid, you know, back in the 90s, shit, you spend most of the majority time at your granny's house, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
shit, we was always over there playing with everybody in the hood, so shit, they considered us Molina too, shit. But like, I've always been like Crestmont because that's where I grew up, Crestmont, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I still got love for all my homies out there in Molina.
Is that near Water? Is it Water Lily? Near Crestmont, I'm thinking like you go down Castores, past Holly, the neighborhood on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crestmont, right?
Right there off of Sylvan Crest, yeah, Crest Pebble and shit, yeah. Hell
What's
yeah.
the park?
Crestwater, right off Crestwater.
Okay.
The park is called Pebble Park.
Oh, Pebble Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my my wife, she grew up on, I think it was Water Lily.
I think that's like one of the back streets over there by like the elementary school. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Somewhere in there. But I was thinking of Crestmont. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Crestmont and Annabelle in the house, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So you guys got Smoke Walk coming up on Friday. What's the date? July
5th. Smoke Walk Friday, July 5th.
How's that going for y'all so far?
Man, the first 3 that we did were awesome. This past one that we did for June, it wasn't really that popping. It wasn't, I think, man, it was probably hot as hell. I ain't gonna lie, man, because it was hot as
it
hell.
is kind of hot.
And
right
looking
now.
at the traffic wasn't even just like there for like the whole art
Yeah,
walk
they kind of shut our street down.
And you
know what I'm
got
saying?
yeah, and I was thinking that too. It's like it's kind of close to the highway where the collar times is at.
Yeah. So with this one, we're gonna start a little bit later. Instead of starting at 7 like we usually do, we're gonna start this one at 9, so we can let that sun go down. We got a couple of scheduled performances, and we're doing like open mic, and we're gonna have the Block Bleeders Cypher. So
Yeah.
everybody who wants to
What's
freestyle,
that there?
the freestyle, like open mic freestyle, show up out there and freestyle. I'll be on the 1s and 2s, dropping different instrumentals, different beats, so where people could freestyle too. Or if you want to perform, bring your song on a USB flash drive, and shit, we'll find a spot in there for you to perform your song. Shit,
Cool.
We got homie Floss. Shout out Scoob Dose. He got his homie Floss coming down here from Cleveland, Texas, and he's gonna do one of the open mic slots at the Smoke Walk.
Is there a food truck around in that area?
There's hella food trucks in that area, and also we got iced out coffees that will be there. They won't have no food, but they will be having like the iced coffees and the drinks and
I
stuff
think
like that.
Indiana just put.
Oh yeah, shout out to Indy. Indy is gonna be out there. Man, let me see. Indy will be out there barbecuing. Let me see. They didn't tag
Yeah,
me.
we're actually gonna have someone out there barbecuing, man.
Nice.
His name Indy,
Yeah.
man. He's from the public zoo.
Yeah, so shout out to Indy. He gonna be out there barbecuing and stuff.
Uh,
Thinking about smash burgers and man, where's that damn flyer? I knew I wouldn't be able to find it whenever I needed to see it.
Elena Martinez. Hey Droop. Hey DJ King.
What up?
On
What's going
YouTube.
on, man?
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Smoke Walk Party, smashed bacon burgers, wrapped dogs, and barbecue Sammys.
No, come on. Sounds
So, yeah,
good.
y'all pull up, man.
Yeah.
Damn show. All
Yeah,
plates
you need-
come
you
with
need to come
chips
on
and
out there,
drinks.
bro.
So we will have our own food and drinks at the Smoke Walk, but if you want, like, we're all in the vicinity of all those other food trucks and stuff.
Yeah,
like
if you don't
that.
like what we got going on, man,
Yeah.
there's a whole food truck roll right behind us, man.
Hell
man.
yeah.
It's awesome. That's good. It's good you got that going on. Is there anything else you guys would like to share? We're almost coming up on an hour.
Shit, I'm good, man. That's all you got. Shit. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I got stuff on here, but we just kind of went off the rails. I was like, let's just go
Hey, it
with
is what it is, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby.
But yeah, it's awesome, man. Thanks for coming on, you guys,
Hell yeah.
and for the invite. Last time you came on, I didn't know if you were gonna actually still do this one because remember I invited you
Yeah, hell
a few
yeah.
weeks back. Yeah.
You can bring me back and we can run over those next ones later on.
Right on.
For sure.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
good. Well, if nothing else, you guys will say later on.
Let me
Appreciate
give a
y'all.
shout out to all
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
podcast. Shout out to all the Riding High podcast members, man. There's too many of y'all to name, so I ain't gonna even name all y'all. Shout out to all the Riding High podcast supporters, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's tuned into this video, watching from my Facebook page. Shout out to everybody watching on behalf of Droopy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Corpus Christi Originals followers, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we all doing this podcast stuff, just trying to make a little something shake out of nothing, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Corpus Christi Originals, Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for having us. And once again, shout out to all the Riding High podcast crew and all of our supporters, regardless if you day one or today's your first day.
Yes, indeed. Follow these guys everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Riding High Podcast.
Yeah.
Follow them.
Yeah, we there, baby. We everywhere now.
Yeah, leave a donation for these guys. You got some. I mean,
we got sponsorship opportunities and all that shit too. So
Hell
hit us up. You could be a sponsor for the news, the off the cush, the sports, the Riding High concert series, shit, anything. The individual solo interviews that I do, shit. So if you want to be a sponsor, just hit us up.
Yeah, we love what we do. We like what we do. And we're obviously been doing it. So just to have that support actually helps out, helps me out, helps them out. And it's just a part of the city and what we're doing. I had a guy today telling me how he liked the podcast and how he listened to it, and it's helping his project out. And I'm sure you guys have people like that as well. So just any donation, whatever, merch, whatever, that helps out. So appreciate you guys.
For sure.
But yeah, well, thanks for coming on, you guys.
Already.
Stay tuned for the next few podcasts, you guys. I got some people lined up. I think Charles Legocki or whatever. He's like an artist here in town. So check him out next July 7th. Sure. Otherwise, peace out, you guys. See you later. Oh, yeah, El Vago Burger and Barbecue. Check them out. 4701 Barrera Drive in Molina. Off of was it West Point? That road out there,
yeah,
West Point.
Right
off of West Point, Barrera Drive. Check them out, and shout out to Maya back there for making the production look good, making it sound good, and Produce Sound Studios. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to El Dusty, man.